They want to war me, so me say to me army. Bullet a spur them like it's me Yankee. You say you buy your papa shut. Then Mr. Palmer got the right to them way.
He wasn't just another artist. He was a movement. When Vybz Kartel touched dancehall, everything shifted. Careers were born. Alliances broke. Entire generations changed their sound, their style, and their strategy. All because of one man. This is how Vybz Kartel reshaped dancehall forever.
Yo, one know the issue of dancehall, link Entourage Records. One know the talk I turn in dancehall, link Entourage Records. Your Entourage, the meat you know eat from morning, your ruggedness.
Bless up, and welcome back to Entourage Records. You're new via here, please consider subscribing. Turn on your post notification bell so whenever I make a new upload, you can be the first to be notified. Before Vybz Kartel rose, dancehall followed a clear structure. Bounty Killer shaped hardcore lyrics, Beenie Man controls the girls them and crossovers. The Alliance movement decided who bust next. Clash culture had rules, image was simple, and most artists weren't brands, they were just musicians. Dancehall was powerful, yes, but more predictable. Then, one skinny youth from Portmore stepped in with a voice, a pen, and a level of bravery. And even though the industry wasn't ready as yet, from that moment, everything changed. Vybz Kartel entered dancehall as part of the Bounty Killer-led alliance, where instantly started showing signs of extreme lyrical intelligence, storytelling ability, a unique high-pitched flow, a different way of constructing punchlines, and a hunger to outwork everybody. From early, he was just singing songs. He was rewriting the art of lyricism. And he recorded songs like Sweet to the Belly, Better Than Them, and Guns Like Mine. He showed a different type of penmanship, more detailed, more clever, and more visual. This was new to a lot of people, including his mentor, Bounty Killer. Other artists took notice, producers took notice, the streets took notice. Vybz Kartel wasn't following the industry. He was studying it, then he started to flip it in his own way. This was where Kartel became dangerous because he didn't just change music, but him change image. Before Vybz Kartel, a very few artists did dress with that boldness and stuff. Cause you know you had the shabarangs and you had the pinchers them, but many other artists wasn't paying much attention to them fashion. But after Kartel, every artist had to upgrade their image. He introduced designer fashion as standard, tattoos as identity, skin bleaching as shop marketing, bold hairstyles, unfiltered confidence, personal branding using nicknames, slangs, and aliases. As you know, you have teacher, you have world boss, you have one whole heap of them where him use as him image and him branding. So all of a sudden, being an artist means you needed a look, you needed a persona, you need a movement, you need a brand, and you need a tribe of fans, not just listeners. Well, this affected just about everyone, from Beenie Man to Aidonia to the youth them who weren't even in the business yet. But they had a huge advantage because they have a proven blueprint to follow. And this was where dancehall became an image-driven and Kartel lit that fuse. The decisive moment in Vybz Kartel's career was when he left the Alliance in around 2006. This was a turning point in dancehall's history. Before that, artists were afraid to challenge the alliance. No one wanted to go against Bounty Killer openly, but Kartel broke away and proved that artists can stand alone and still dominate. Even though it was an uphill climb and he had a hard battle to begin with, but this inspired a lot of generation of independent artists, which included Popcaan, who broke away from Vybz Kartel Portmore Empire, Alkaline, who fought as an independent artist and also had a run-in with Bounty Killer, Chronic Law, early days of Masicka, Ja Vinci, TJ, Squash, Skeng, and the list goes on and on and on. These artists saw that you didn't need a big camp, you just needed talent, strategy, and consistency. Kartel changed how artists structured their careers. Vybz Kartel changed the clash culture when he brings strategy to clashing, not just lyrics. Before Kartel, clashes were mainly on stage, at shows like Sting, or for bragging rights. Kartel introduced diss tracks with layered meaning, psychological tactics, wordplay so heavy it needed rewinding. I will say forward. Kartel bring diss songs that doubled as hits, clashes that ran for weeks, not just one night. When Vybz Kartel and Mavado clashed in 2008 to 2009, dancehall changed forever. Clashes became global, not local. Fans weren't just cheering, they were analyzing lyrics line by line. From that point on, Masicka, Gage, Alkaline, Tommy Lee all adopted this new lyrical chessboard approach. Some might say Aidonia, but we know Aidonia had his own way, his own style, and he was a direct competition with Vybz Kartel. But the aforementioned, they all adopted this new lyrical chessboard approach. One of the biggest changes Vybz Kartel introduced to dancehall was fan-based identity. Before Gaza, dancehall had fans, but not tribes. Kartel created Gaza as a cultural movement. He also created a community. He created a lifestyle. He created a loyal system, and he also created a generational identity. This is what gave birth to movements like Gully, The Vendetta, Six, Fort Jenner, Up Top Camp, and Chronic Law's Law Boss movement. Before Vybz Kartel, it was the Alliance, but the Alliance did not do all these things. Kartel showed dancehall indirectly that you needed a camp, a symbol, and a tribe. Kartel reinvented dancehall fandom. Many times we hear about influence, people run away from this, where Beenie Man did influence Bounty Killer in some ways and vice versa. I'm going to break down artist by artist how Vybz Kartel influenced these artists. Like for instance, Aidonia. Kartel pushed Aidonia to sharpen his lyrics. Many fans believe Aidonia's best lyrical era was when one little rivalry they developed between Aidonia and Vybz Kartel, where both artists pushed each other to do better. So Aidonia adapted to faster flows, to complex rhyme patterns, also to more detailed punchlines and a darker delivery style. Idol became sharper because Kartel raised the standard. Mavado. Kartel's feud with Mavado didn't just create hits, it created a superstar. The Gully movement was born because of Gaza. Kartel forced Mavado to improve melodically, get more aggressive, create deeper storytelling, reinvent his image, focus on international appeal. Their feud changed both careers forever. Popcaan. Kartel literally built Popcaan's career with collabs, mentorship, image shaping, stage show training, global exposure. Popcaan's evolution from Nah Hold We Down to Unruly Boss is direct Kartel influence. Alkaline. Whether he denies it or not, Alkaline studied Kartel's career blueprint. The mystique, the limited interviews, the shock value, the strategic silence, the fan tribe building, the dark rebellious persona. Vendetta exists because Gaza changed the game. Squash and the Six. Kartel encouraged the Six to voice notes and public support. They embraced dark melodies, the street storytelling, the full movement branding, the loyalty-based fan groups. The structure mirrors Gaza. Skeng high energy, rebellious, unfiltered style is modern Gaza energy. Kartel's influence created the path for dancehall's current trap sound. Tamale Sparta. Kartel unlocked Tamale's inner creativity by validating his dark persona, encouraging risk-taking, introducing gothic elements, supporting him artistically. Tamale's entire Sparta character is Kartel-influenced innovation. When Kartel went to prison, it was more of the same because he was still changing the game. What Kartel did from behind bars shocked just about every artist. Improve so you don't have to be physically present to run the industry. His consistency forced every artist to step up their release frequency. Him showed digital dominance, streaming power, relevance without visibility, hit making even in isolation. No one before him have ever managed this level of influence remotely. Vybz Kartel changed dancehall in just about every category in terms of image, lyrics, branding, clash culture, marketing, fan bases, international appeal, work ethic, and persona building. Whether you love him or hate him, every single artist in dancehall has been shaped directly or indirectly by Vybz Kartel. The great Brigadier General had said, every single artist will forward after him have a piece of Brigadier General in them. Well, after we fast forward to the new era, we can say, even though Vybz Kartel might have some Brigadier General influence in him, Vybz Kartel in return can claim something similar in terms of all the artists will forward after him have some influence over them. He didn't just make music, he redesigned the game. Viewers and subscribers, tell me what you think so we can talk about it. We've come to the end of another video. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel, those who have done so as yet. Also, please turn on your post notification bell so whenever I make a new upload, you can be the first to be notified. Peace out, bless up. I'll definitely catch you in the next one.